What's the deal, you guys? What's the deal? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of Married to Medicine Season 12, Episode 10. Ooh. What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. What is going on, y'all? All right, all right, all right. I'm sorry, y'all. I was on the phone. That's why it took me 7 minutes to get on here. I was on the phone, walking down the street, and all of that other good stuff. You know, when I'm really good, when I'm really getting real good into a conversation, and it'd be hard for me to get off the goddamn phone. That's why I should have just left this live at 4 o'clock and would have been done with it. But I said no, because if I try to do it at 4 o'clock, I'm gonna fall asleep on this episode, and the episode ain't gonna and this review ain't gonna never be out, and I'm not gonna be on time. So I just chose to try to do the right thing, and the right thing is to get on here and be on time. Okay. Um. So okay, y'all. For those of you that's been asking me about the scene ATL, right? Y'all been asking me when the show coming back out. Oh, when it's coming back out, when it's coming back out, when it's coming back out. I just got notified today that the 5th episode is done. It is rendering, and they're preparing to upload it to the Stylish TV platform. And they are going to schedule it to come out on Thursday. That's what I've been told. Now, if it don't happen, don't blame me. But that's what I've been told. Okay. So the scene is probably coming out Thursday based off of what I was told, based off of the whole notion of, the episode is done now, it's rendering for upload and stuff like that. So thank God this shit is about to come back out because I'm ready to go into the next season. I'm ready to move on to season 2 right now because this all of this that we're watching is all last summer. So I'm ready to go ahead, film some new shit, get into some new dynamics, all of that other good stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Because we was filming that season during the season of Real Housewives of Atlanta last year. So while Real Housewives of Atlanta last year was airing, we was filming this season. And then Real Housewives of Atlanta is about to return, and this episode in this season of the scene is about to come to a close. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just looking forward to the next season. I'm just looking forward to it, ready to see what they're gonna bring. We got new people possibly coming into the fold next season too. So I'm looking forward to that, looking forward to how the dynamics is gonna shift and shake and stuff like that. All of that good stuff. But just stay tuned for everything dealing with the scene. Like I said, the episode is finished. It's rendering right now, and they should be uploading to the Stylish TV network. Y'all should see it uploaded sometime tonight or today and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Let me see. Ain't it funny for someone who said he'll never do web reality? Now you're ready for the next season. Baby, you never know what you like until you do it. That is very true. I mean, I really did enjoy myself doing the show. I came in there with so many different worries because of me and Bando's relationship. Me and Bando wasn't really talking. I didn't really want to come on there and make a mockery out of our friendship at the time and stuff like that. But I will say that the downside of doing the scene has really put like a microscope on me and Bando, and it's there's people out there that wants to cause issues between me and him now since the show done been out, and people from the past making troll pages saying little shit and all that. All that stuff is going on, but it really don't matter though, because when you got something and it's solid and you got a clear thing going on, then you know what's going on. So the scene, despite what people say, I had a great time filming that show. I did. Despite the drama and all that, I had a great time filming this show, and I was my authentic self. And like I said before, I can't speak on nobody else's storyline, but my storyline was real. Okay, mine was real from the complicated relationship with Bando and I, to my friendship with DJ, to my mental health scare, which I'll see in the next episode, to my family issues that was going on, to my book release, to the process of me getting ready to put my book out, the growing pains of building a friendship with JT, me getting to know Delon, me and Carl's close-knit bond, me and DJ's close-knit bond, Bando and DJ's close-knit bond. All of that shit was real. So, regardless of what people say, speaking for me, anything dealing with me was all real. That's what I can say, and that's what I will say, that everything dealing with me was absolutely real. 100%. But anyway, y'all, we're about to go ahead and get into this episode of Married to Medicine, and let's get into it, because I'm on a time crunch, y'all, because y'all know we got the Whether You Like It or Not panel tonight at 8:30. So let's go ahead and get into the thing. So, Simone and Heavenly, they have called a truce while they're on this trip. They have decided that they're going to call a truce. They decided that, okay, we're not going to we're on this trip. It's on Yah's channel, by the way. Is it Yah? Yeah, Yah's channel. Yah, Sakina, and Busy are doing a reunion. So be on the lookout for Yah, Sakina, and Busy. Those are the three that will be doing the reunions, and then it starts back over when Atlanta comes on and I do the premiere and all that. But yeah, so the thing is, they're calling a truce, and we don't know how long that truce is gonna last, because let's just be clear about everything. Simone can't stand Dr. Heavenly. She can't stand Dr. Heavenly. And to be honest, I understand why she can't stand Dr. Heavenly. Who could stand Dr. Heavenly, if you ask me? You feel what I'm saying? Like, who could? But only thing that I'm gonna say is, though, at least she's standing on business about her dislike of Heavenly, to be honest, because a lot of them be saying shit and they be talking shit, but then they don't stand on shit when it comes down to how they really fucking feel about that lady. Because if y'all don't like that lady, y'all really to stand firm and tall on the fact that y'all don't really care for that lady like that at all. The girls get on the boat. And like I said, I ain't never been to Florida. So this would be right up my alley. Like, I ain't never been to Key West. I ain't never been to Destin. I ain't never been to Orlando. I never been to Miami. Like, I ain't never been nowhere in Florida. Never been to Florida at all. So that trip would, like I said, that trip would have been right up my motherfucking alley. Like, completely up my motherfucking alley. Like, for real, for real. So then the guys get together, and I don't know what it is about this particular show, but I really enjoy the scenes with when the men is involved, like when all the men come together and they do manly shit. I really do be enjoying those scenes, because it just gives a little bit of authenticity when you see these men hanging out and they just talking about what they got going on with themselves, and then they talk about the women and how the women are interacting, and how, although sometimes their wives or girlfriends don't get along, they still are able to get along. So at this point, Scott done had surgery on his eye. He been dealing with cataract for the last 7 years. So now he done got surgery on his eye and he can barely see. That's why he got them big ass shades on, so he can't see. While Mimi been gone, Steven been dealing with the damn kids. So he's saying that them kids been wearing him the fuck out. So now he understands what the fuck Mimi be going through when his ass ain't there. See, this is why I always say, you niggas need to have a little bit of balance in your parenting and stop letting your women always take care of everything. Like, stop letting these women take care of all that bullshit. Y'all need to find a way, because when y'all do stuff and y'all let y'all women do it, and when it's time for y'all to really, really do it yourselves, y'all don't know how to do it. Y'all be scared, or y'all be worn the fuck out by the time the shit goes down. So that's why y'all need to step in sometime when them women be asking y'all for help. Like, give them the help that they need and deserve, child. King then says that, that him and Quad been going through the IVF journey and stuff like that, and it's been like taking a toll on them and their relationship. And right now he knows exactly what's going on with the IVF and what happened with it, but he's not ready to talk to the guys about it until Quad talks to the women about it. But it's pretty clear that this IVF journey has been taking him and Quad down through there. And I can honestly say that I get it. I can see why it would take them through there and all that other stuff, because it's like IVF is a challenge. You know what I mean? And it don't just challenge the woman, it also challenge the thought of the men. But it's challenging Ken, because if we really being real, he don't want to do this. I don't really think that I don't really think that King really wants to do this shit at all. I just think that he was only doing this just for the sake of just for the sake of Quad, because that's something that she wanted. So he was trying to help her deliver something that she really wanted, which was a child. But did Quad really want a child, or did she just want to have something to keep her, connected to King? I mean, I really don't know, but that just goes without saying. But yeah, you can tell that he really ain't been a happy camper in this whole situation. And this is why when you in a relationship with a person, you really have to know exactly what it is that you want, so your wants can kind of highlight the same thing that your partner wants. Like, the wants need to kind of be the same. Like, y'all got to know exactly what the next person actually wants and what they want to do, because it can't just be about one person. You feel what I'm saying? So I just think that they're not on the same page. And I think that because he already got a child, you know what I'm saying? And I think he already got a child, and I feel as though he really didn't want another one. But he was only doing this just because of Quad. But my thing is, like, I remember when I was dating a guy, and he wanted children, but I didn't. And that was one of the reasons why we didn't make it past where we were, because he thought about the future and he wanted a child, but I really wasn't interested in having a child. But I did feel like it was a little unfair to break it off with me because of that, because who knows, my mind might change. We're early 30s. I'm in my selfish mode. I feel like I done took care of a child, which was my baby brother. So I didn't want to take care of no child. Like, I didn't want to take care of another human. Like, that's just me. I wanted to keep my money to myself. I want to be able to spend on my own self and go wherever I want to go. But that was just the thing. So who knows? But I don't know. And then there's a lot of things that is going on with King and Quad. Like, he didn't want to stay in the house with Quad. He wanted his own place. He didn't want to live in a woman's house. He would rather them go get something together. But y'all making a lot of, in my opinion, y'all are making a lot of decisions that married people would make. Like, why are y'all planning to have a baby and y'all ain't married? Or why are y'all talking about buying a house together or moving in together and y'all not married? Not saying that marriage is the one all be all, but I think you plan to have a child with your wife, or you plan to have a child with your husband. At least that's how I feel. Because why? You want to do marital things, but don't have the marital title, if you ask me. That's the way I was looking at it. So, I mean, I don't know, but I don't know. I just think that what Quad wanted was just something that King really didn't want. Now, I'm not gonna get on here on my high horse and say that I don't think that the relationship was real, because I see a lot of people feeling like it was fake, it wasn't real, it was staged. I don't really believe that King and Quad didn't like each other, and I don't believe that King and Quad wasn't a real couple. I just feel like the cameras was a lot, and the shit that she wanted was a lot. But I just think that Quad need to cut her losses and just move forward. But then again, she already did that based off of what the blogs are saying. She ain't with King no damn mo, which has been alleged for the last couple of months now. So, whatever. Moving on, we're gonna get back to Florida. Contessa says that the girls are bonded, despite the fact that they've been going through all the stuff that they've been going through. They feel kind of bonded. They've been together for the last 3 days, and things are cool with everything. Like, that she feels like at this point, as girlfriends, we're all bonded. That's what's going on here. And Heavenly gives Simone a hug and a kiss, just to show that she's trying to move forward. She's trying to do this, she's trying to do that. And so Dr. Contessa was laughing when she gave her a kiss or whatever. And Simone says, I'm still not good with her though. Like, no matter what she do, no matter what type of kiss she plants on me or whatever she's trying to do, me and her still ain't good. So she can stop with the fronting because we not good. So that's basically what Simone was saying. Simone said, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. We still ain't good. So she can take that kiss and stick her up her ass because we're not good. So Quad said, can we just dance? Like, can we all get together and just dance? So they're dancing the night away on the boat and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like that type of stuff. I like what they're doing. It kind of reminds me of me and my friend group. If y'all watched that 3-hour live we did of us doing karaoke, which is copyright like hell. That video ain't monetized worth a damn, y'all. And I already knew that video wasn't gonna be monetized. All them damn songs playing in that video. I didn't really give a fuck about monetization for that video. Long as it didn't affect my channel, I didn't really give a damn. But it's definitely copyright. Got copyright on there. But I don't give a fuck. We had a great time. It was just a good video. Like, y'all just see how me and my friends really get down when we not on no panel and shit like that. Like, that's literally what we do. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Bando, who was sick. That's why he wasn't there with us, because his ass was already sick when we went out to eat. But by the time it was time for us to go to Carl and Tramiel house, he was low sick, and I told him to stay his ass at home. But we had a great time though. But yeah, so they danced the night away and everything is kosher, I guess. So King says that the girls got problems with Toya, okay? Which, if they do got problems with Toya, I'm not even mad at them for having problems with Toya. Because guess what? I got motherfucking problems with Toya. Toya done got on my motherfucking nerves. All goddamn season, she done got on my nerves. Toya has done the absolute most this season. I don't know what's wrong with her, but she got on my motherfucking nerves. She has done the most, like the most. And I'm just like, girl, what is your issue? What is your problem, Sandy Cheeks? You need to go back to Bikini Bottom. Because what the fuck wrong with you? Like, all this bullshit you got going on, like, it's just annoying to me. And Damon and Eugene, they basically talk about how tumultuous Toya and Heavenly's relationship really is, but they always tend to find a way to be good or kosher, but whatever issues that they got really don't have no bearing on their relationships, which is what I like about this group. These men can be cool even if they women ain't cool with one another. They can still be motherfucking cool. Like, that's what I really like about that. And they can sit there and laugh at the fact that their wives are having petty issues, because the issues that they do be having, it is real petty. It is petty issues. But I just feel like Toya is just petty anyway. And I've always felt like Toya was petty. Like, there are moments where I like Toya, and there are moments where I feel like Toya be keeping it real, but then there's moments where Toya just extremely petty, and I just be feeling like, girl, what you doing? What are you doing? And why are you doing it? Like, I don't really understand. I don't understand. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Honestly, what we doing? What we talking about? Like, and I just feel like Toya do be picking. Like, she picks and picks and picks and picks and pries and pries and pries, and then and want to act stupid when somebody call her out on the shit. Like, girl, you know what the fuck you be doing. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, let's move on. So then Heavenly says that she wants to play a game, and in so many words, she wants to hold a town hall meeting. Now, nobody really believes that Heavenly can take any constructive criticism. They feel like they don't know why Heavenly wants to do this because they already know that Heavenly is not going to take their questions to heart or anything like that. So they don't even understand why the fuck she's even doing this. Like, why are you even trying to hold a town hall meeting when you know you can't take constructive criticism from us when it comes down to your campaign? But okay, girl. So Contessa says that she don't really think that Heavenly is ready right now. I don't think that Heavenly is ready. I don't think anybody thinks that Heavenly is ready. Like I said, I live in Georgia. I wouldn't vote for her just based off of the shit that she be doing. Like, I wouldn't vote for her at all. And that might be unfair, but that is really the way that this shit runs. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can be the best politician in the world, but if you don't have any likability, then it's not gonna work. And that's just like when you watch Love and Hip Hop and you see K Michelle and people don't want to buy her music despite how good her music is. People don't want to buy her music due to the fact that due to the fact that due to the fact that they don't like her likability is shot. They don't want to buy her music, and that's sometimes unfortunate, but it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the gist of that right there. You know what I mean? So me personally, I won't want to vote for Dr. Heavenly. And for the most part, I think she's a sweet person outside of these cameras because she's been sweet to me outside of these cameras. So I don't really have an issue with her, but I just gotta be 100% honest about the situation. I just gotta be. Just saying, I gotta be honest about it. For real, for real. So where we at? So then Brandy questions Heavenly's past as a reality star and how she thinks that would affect her as a politician and how it would affect her voting. Brandy pretty much asked the questions as everybody was thinking. Everybody was wondering how the fuck is this going to work with your past as a reality star and the things that you've done on camera that are not ladylike, that are not like the absolute best thing for a politician to do. Things that if you're looking for a politician that's going to represent you, do you really want a loud talking, crown drinking dentist that got a potty mouth out of hell to represent them in politics? That was a great question, but she didn't. I don't really think she liked that question, to be honest. I don't think Heavenly really cared for that question, but that was a great question. Um, she said, "Quad is beautiful. Quad is fine." I guess as her assistant, I don't know. And then Angel asked why Heavenly is qualified, and despite whatever Heavenly explained, I still don't think that she's qualified. I mean, but I'm not here to rain on anybody's motherfucking parade and tell them they can't be what they want to be because anybody can be whatever they want to be. Let's just be for real. Like you can go after whatever dreams you want to. Life is truly what you make it. You go ahead and you go after whatever it is that you see fit, whatever it is you want to do, you can go after that. But I just don't think that politics is for Heavenly. I just don't. But it could be. I don't know. Um they start arguing about the Med Gala and they're arguing back and forth about it. They're talking about how Toya really didn't put none in on the last Med Gala that they had, the last two Med Galas that they had, and now she wants to be a part of it and wants to be involved when she wasn't involved the first time. And in the midst of them arguing, Quad says she has something that she wanted to tell them. So Quad bursts out in tears and she tells them that her eggs did not make it. Not one single egg made it to where it needed to make it to. And she starts crying. And in that moment, I felt bad for Quad. Like, for real. Because I feel bad for any woman that want to be a mother and they go through all these different links to try to be that and it doesn't work out. And she feels like she wasted all of her years. And she says that I didn't even do what you told me to do. She was talking about Jackie. She was like, you told me to go and get my eggs frozen after all them years, and I never got my eggs frozen, and I didn't do this, and I didn't do this, and I thought I had youth on my side, and I wasted all this time, and now I may not be able to have what I really want, and I may not be able to be a mother and things like that. And I thought that was really sad, and that was one of the most realest moments in my eyes that I saw from Quad. And I know that we give Quad a whole lot of slack for being a Tyler Perry actress and every scene that she's in and all of that other stuff. Like I know that we give her a lot when it comes down to this show and her antics. Like, and it's well deserved because she literally be sitting up there just doing the absolute most. Like she literally do. But um I really did feel for Quad, like for real. Like, and I just feel like if you did not feel for Quad in that moment, I just think that you just, cold hard and just dark. Because that was like a real moment to me. Like I know that Quad barely ever give us real moments, but I do really feel like that was a real moment for Quad. Because I'm just like, that's so sad. Like you're flying to Ghana and you're trying to get this shit worked out, flying to Ghana and shit like that, and only for you to go through all that and you realize that it ain't even working. Like none of it is gonna work for me. None of it is gonna happen for me. Like that is one of the craziest things in the world, and I really do feel bad for I really do. Like I feel bad for what's her name, for Quad. I do. Like really. Nothing delusional about that. But however, because Parker Boy just said it. Should we feel sorry for Quad when she has something cruel to say about Sweet Tea and her journey to getting pregnant? And here we are a year later and she's going through the same thing. Can we really feel bad for Quad? Just something to ask y'all. Um, Jackie and Toya talk about the Met Gala, but I don't really give a fuck about that conversation. Like, who cares? Like, they weren't really talking about nothing. It's just mainly like Toya trying to get in where she fit in with this whole damn situation. So we get into King and Quad. They sit down to eat. She downloads him about the trip. And that's when she goes into how she told the girls about the whole IVF thing and how the eggs didn't survive and all of that. And so he said, "Did you cry about it?" Yeah. And so while they were sitting there talking about that, King was very motionless. Like, King was not necessarily vulnerable. Like, it's like he didn't really care about what happened with her and her eggs. Although it was it would have been his child too, but it just seems to me like he literally didn't give a fuck about what she had going on with this baby stuff. Like he really did not care. And I'm just looking at Quad like, and this is the man that you wanted to be with. Yeah, he fine. He probably got some good dick, probably, but this is what you wanted to be with. Cause he don't give a fuck about what you going through. Like, he's not interested in nothing you talking about right now. And I don't know if it's more so about he's not interested in the IVF journey or if he's not interested in you or if the relationship has really run its course for him and it really wasn't supposed to be something that was supposed to be a long-term thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but it was kind of fucked up. His reaction was kind of fucked up. It just gave that he didn't really care. And I felt even more bad for Quad in that moment. Jackie do a scrub release. They all take pictures with the scrubs on. Then Toya apologizes to everybody. Then Toya and Heavenly get into it again. And then Jackie says that Toya said no. Heavenly said that Jackie said that Toya was unprofessional, even though Jackie said she never said that. I really feel like she did say that. And I don't know why they keep on telling Heavenly shit, knowing that she gonna run her mouth about it. Cause Dr. Jackie knows she said that. She just trying to save face. I feel like you get the real Dr. Jackie when she's sitting there having conversations with Heavenly. That's what I think. Honestly, that's what I think. That's what I believe. I really think that. So absolutely not. Hold on. But yeah, that was pretty much the episode for me. Um I'm only continuing to do Married to Medicine for you guys because I'm not necessarily enjoying this season at all. Like I really don't care about this season, honestly. But um I hope you guys enjoyed the review for what it was. Because y'all can tell I ain't had that much to talk about, being that it's over in 30 minutes. But be here tomorrow for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And be here on Wednesday for both Roasted Review for Bill Collective and the Chasing Panel. Roasted Review will be coming on an hour early due to the fact that Chasing Atlanta comes on Wednesdays at 8. And that's normally when we would do Roasted Review. We're going to start doing Roasted Review early at 7 o'clock p.m. Another award nominated panel, Roast and Review. We'll be doing it at 7 p.m. on Wednesdays, sometimes 6:30 Eastern on Wednesdays. And then we're going to be doing the Chasing Panel at 9:30 on Wednesdays. So be on the lookout for that, all right? So with that being said, y'all, you boys up out here, and I will see you guys over on Yocrates' platform for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. And I'm out of here, y'all. Until next time, bye.
Get that 20, yeah, you always been a sneaky bitch, hating from the sidelines, trying to get picked, yeah. You don't found one, yeah, you don't found one. You don't found one, found you a real one. On my assets lately, you catch a face, shots fired, catching babies. Heavy on the highs, better get you some gravy. Cut that lady check, why you out here being lazy? I got bored with that season, I'm talking shit when I'm spitting. Fact a bitch, I'm the reason, when it got you hoes heated. Snow got them hoes sneezing, got the meals you not eating. Where had them hoes leaking, God trust when I'm speaking. It's giving.
Big bands gon' make it hot. Real niggas gonna come up. Don't let the game gon' change us. Real niggas in my sucker hole. Don't ever play us. This the real hustle. We make the money, don't make it make us. They ain't bout shit. Talking out they neck. Bitch, we bring the heat every time we step. You fucking with a beast. Fucking with the best. Get money on the east. Plug on the west. Bitch, I'm from the north. But we run this out. Bitch, we outside. What you talking about? Who the fuck is me? No, who the fuck is you?